Kia ora Year 11 and 12. Here are some questions from last year's algebra exam. So I'm going to start with some of the easy ones in question 2, which are about logs. This is our first question, and we're asked to solve the following equation for x. So let's write it out a little bit bigger so we can see what to do. Remember, the key to solving log problems is to rearrange them to make them simple power equations. And we use the loopy thing. So 2 to the power of 10 is going to give me x. Right, so what's 2 to the power of 10? It's 1024. Next one. Solve the following equation for x. So the only difference here is that this time we're solving for a base. So somewhere in your brain you should remember that we can only have positive base, and that's important for this question. So we get x squared is equal to 49. Now, usually we'd say that x could be equal to 7 or negative 7, but here there's only one answer. X is equal to 7 because the base of a log must be positive. So we might just want to write on there somewhere that x is not equal to negative 7. Okay, on to question C, which is this was a merit question. It was merit if you got the justification for having one answer, and it was achieved if you just wrote 7, or I guess if you wrote 7 and negative 7. The next one's a merit question too. We need to find the value of this log. So, as usual, if I don't know what something is in algebra, I'm going to call it x. That helps me see the next step. The next step is the loopy thing. So we've got root 5 to the power of x is equal to 1 over 125. I'm going to rewrite that over here with powers. So this is 5 to the power of a half to the power of x is equal to 5 to the power of negative 3. I'm looking to get a common base. Now looking at the, looking at the power here, we've got 5 to the power of x on 2 is equal to 5 to the negative 3, and we can now equate the powers. So for these two things to be the same, because the bases are the same, the powers have got to be the same. So x equals negative 6. So there you go. I'll be back later with some of the harder questions in the paper.